with the apostles, the things that made the church grow daily was not them really speaking about the miracles that Yeshua did. People wanted to know about, how were you before you met him? The testimony. How the Lord Yeshua changed them within the heart. How they became born again. Men that were raised up, by way of the Holy Spirit. Because once they received the Holy Spirit in the upper room, all the teachings and everything that Yeshua and all the works that he did, everything clicked. So before they were confused, and Peter was so confused, he denied the Lord 3 times. But once they were endowed with the Holy Spirit, they became men of God, sons of God. See? So the Father could speak through them freely. They didn't have education to lean on. It was all by way of faith. That's why they were mighty men of God. They did mighty works because the intellect and all that stuff wasn't in the way. They were humbled because they walked with the King and understood now by way of the Holy Spirit what he was saying the whole time. It's a narrow way to heaven, and Yeshua, Jesus, is it. So they preached from their heart words of life and truth. They gave the testimonies on the daily. And people knew how those men used to be. And now they see these men shining brightly, preaching the gospel, which is the truth that was real to them. And people believed on a daily basis, and the church grew daily because of those men that stood brightly for the kingdom. I pray this message encourages you and me as well to go out and preach like they did. They weren't eloquent in speech. They just spoke from the heart. Words that were truth. I was a drunkard. I don't drink no more. I was this and that. I was a man. Hey, I like the ladies. Now I'm single-hearted. I'm married to the Lord. See what I mean? Everything changed in those men. And everything got to change in us too. If we expect to be making it to heaven. It's a narrow way that's led by the good shepherd of our souls, Yeshua. He must write his living laws on our heart. And we must give him full access to our minds so he can walk up and down that and claim that to himself too. He must rule and reign over all things concerned of us, right? He must be Lord of all, not Lord of part. And the tithe really, in my opinion, is our hearts. 10% is not going to do. He wants all. He gave all. We must give